It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. Give them a 411 Canada Dry.
It means the Red Flag Society's rocking and rolling, baby. And not only that, we got a podcast to do called AFW. No, it's not. It's called Dynamite After Dark.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay.
Joe, you got your line.
I mean, what else is there to say but hit that music?
Up.
God, that was sexy.
Mm.
Good evening.
I'm working on a shirt for Dynamite. I keep looking at this AFW logo in the corner. It's throwing me off. For Dynamite After Dark, I'm working on a shirt. I want something to match the intensity of that intro.
Yeah.
So I've got a few ideas tinkering.
Okay.
And I've showed Lord Ride Rich. I've showed UB Joe. I think I'm still tinkering. I'm not 100% on that design I showed you.
Okay.
Respect. Well, I do stuff, and I know stuff. That's why people like me. I am, of course, your chief shenanigans officer. I am the almighty JFB, James from Boston.
And you guys might know me as Aaron. You might know me as your Canadian hero. You might know me as the patron saint of professional wrestling. You might know me as that gingered up, bubbly son of a bitch. But tonight you can call me your co-host.
That's it? That's all
Yeah.
that's all you're saying?
Okay. How about that guy in that corner?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the man who is destined to be people's next sexiest man alive. It's better than your boyfriend, Lord Ryan Rich. Ready to talk some dynamite with the three best friends that anybody could have. The three best friends that anybody could have.
Giggity, giggity.
No, Lord Ryan Rich, the line that you were supposed to say at the beginning of the show.
Pop, pop.
This was pop, pop.
Okay.
It's from Community. It's from the show Community.
Oh,
One of the
that's cool.
greatest shows of all time. All right.
Have you not seen the show?
No.
Invest
All these shows we love. Lord Ryan Rich hasn't seen it.
the
I've never
first
seen
the
Community.
first season just goes for it. Like they just went for it. It's a absolutely brilliant show. And the guy
It gets kind of messed up near the end, though. Like,
yeah,
but as most shows that overstay their welcome do.
yeah. 6th season. It's kind of like that Cadillac your grandpa has, got 800,000 miles on it. He's literally going to drive it till the wheels fall off. That's season 6.
And let me just say that Chevy Chase was insufferable.
Yeah.
I've watched episodes here and there, but I've never just sat down and watched it all.
Yeah.
Like if I was going to, it'd probably be because of Allison Brie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give it one season, and if you love it, just go for it.
Mm.
I love the one where they were video game characters.
Yeah.
That one was cool.
Great one. Let's go to the guy beneath me.
Well, it's me. It's me. It's the EVP with a nice new haircut. I'm ashamed none of y'all mentioned it. I'm so sad.
Well,
You know what? I almost did. I was almost before we got on. I was like, "Oh, Joe's looking dapper with his haircut," but I didn't. But I didn't. So now, you know what? Every time I notice it, I'm going to point it out from here on out.
Thank you, and I love you for that.
Absolutely.
That's why we're best friends.
Do you
I'm
know what I
pretending.
noticed? Do you know what I noticed here on the show today?
What's that?
What?
We all are rocking our merch.
I'll say, yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
might be the first in a very long time where all four of us are rocking in a shirt
Yeah.
from the shop.
And we didn't even email each other.
No.
It's just coincidence.
That's called being locked in, gentlemen.
Yes.
It's called being
It's gonna be
locked
a good
in.
show. It's gonna be a good show.
It's gonna be a great show.
Dude, it's
We're
gonna,
like mind melding, like Spock and Spock's friend.
this is going to be a great show just because of Big Stoke alone and his most quotable quote of all time.
No, just go ahead and quote the quote.
He says, "What was it? I'm bald. I'm short. I can't get no
can't get
hose.
no
I've
hose.
been fighting my whole life."
You can get hose. You can get hose.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, you're just gonna get the low end, the either the very expensive hose, or the very very cheap hose.
We're talking Godfather hose, or are we talking?
I mean, are we talking?
Oh no, we're
He
talking.
said-
We're talking. I need some drug money
I
hose.
was like, oh, so you mean like lot lizards is what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
you're talking about crack hose. They're a different breed, sir.
Yes.
Bunch of chicken heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all about head, JFP. Don't you worry about that.
And venereal disease.
We're in Cleveland, Ohio.
Ironically, where venereal diseases started.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about that?
So,
We're on point. We're on point.
an interesting fact about Cleveland, Ohio.
There isn't one.
A few years ago, if you went on Google and typed in "where is the home of despair" or something like that,
Saddest place on earth.
saddest place on earth, it went right to the Cleveland Browns Stadium.
Oh
And
wow.
it still should.
The
'Cause
dog
nothing
pound.
changed.
The Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, is a sham. I'm just
Oh,
letting
yeah.
you know. It's an absolute atrocity.
They
And
should
it's not because they got rap people in it. It has not. It's there are legitimate musicians who should be in there that are not. And this one woman, she's a session player, bass player, one of the most famous session players ever. If you like music from the 50s to the 80s, she played on probably 90% of what you've heard in your lifetime.
And I love me some 70s and 80s.
Yeah. And she got elected to the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and turned it down because of the fact that there are musicians that should be there that are not.
Who's the biggest one, JFP, in your opinion, that's not there?
I mean, I took a vitamin, so I'm getting the spot.
I will say,
There's a bunch of them, but did you trust me? There it is, lots.
honestly,
There's that guy,
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should just rechristen itself to the Music Hall of Fame because it quit being just a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, not the Music Hall of Fame, but
Well, haven't a lot of the acts that aren't rock, haven't they had big successful songs with rock people like Run DMC and Aerosmith or something like that? Isn't that how they get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, is because they've done that?
No.
Or am I okay?
But here's the thing, you know, letting guys in from rap and so on and so forth. What made rock and roll so unique was it was a rebellious genre of music. Still kind of is. And the same goes with rap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, rap has been.
Especially
yeah,
with
rap should have the Rap Hall of Fame, rock should have the Rock Hall of Fame, and pop should have the Pop Hall of Fame.
I agree.
The problem is that there's so many artists that bridge between so many different genres that it would be hard to place them in a single one.
yeah, like
Or you rechristen the name.
Like so many artists, like Chris Jericho, so many artists have been in the business so long they've redefined themselves. I would say Metallica would be like one of the top examples of that, of just continually redefining your sound.
Yeah.
Whether people like it or not, that's one thing. I'm just saying, like, there's those people out there, and I think that's what makes for like everlasting music, is being able to change with the times in order to keep up with the crowds.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but you have genres like pop country. Would they go in the pop Hall of Fame? Would they go in the country Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Depends on who they piss off the most.
See, I almost feel like country is almost like hip hop these days.
Yeah.
There's
Like
been
they use a lot of the same like riffs and bass beats and everything else. They just put some twang on it.
and not to mention,
Easy.
like, I know we're going down a little rabbit hole, but here in like the last 10, 15 years, there's been so many crossovers between country and rap or like hip hop artists.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you might be right, EV Joe. Like calling it the Music Hall of Fame and then having genres. Like you could cover everything.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can even cover classical music. You could cover.
You should, they could even do like what the NFL does and have like contributors, like you said, that lady who is just isn't necessarily famous for being a singer, but is a key contributor to music writing or to playing an instrument. Absolutely, like that's how it should be done.
Okay. Well, anyways, we're in Cleveland.
I have a question. Tiffany? Why would ICP show up in Cleveland?
I think she was referring that we were ICP.
The Insane Clown Posse.
No,
That's a hard pass. I hate
no,
that.
no.
They can go away.
If it was Detroit, maybe, but not Cleveland.
Yeah, they're Michigan boys.
Before we get started on the match, ESPN has locked up WWE pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you guys have ESPN?
You don't have to. They're going to launch their own app.
No, what I'm saying, if you have ESPN, you automatically get.
You have to. That's the thing. They're creating a new app that you have to subscribe to, because the only thing they have a paywall for right now is ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
And that is you can get that bundled with Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So
I was told that if you have ESPN as part of your cable package,
yes, that is
you
true.
will still get.
That is
Watch
true. But if
Now,
you
you
don't
get
have
ESPN
cable,
Plus, but you will not get the new ESPN streaming network. It is
You will
a
get pay-per-views.
No, well, yeah, but they're not going to put them on ESPN on TV.
It's gonna, guys. WWE is gonna be on ESPN 8, the Ocho. Okay, that's where they're going.
Hey,
no, that's where NXT goes, buddy.
for the amount that ESPN is paid for not only the NFL,
Yeah,
but now for WWE, because I guarantee you it is in damn near the billions.
Yes, I forget what the number is. I think it's a certain amount of billion.
Well, for the WWE stuff, they gave them 10% of future earnings,
Yeah.
or 10% stake in
Yeah.
the company is what they did.
no,
So,
that's NFL.
NFL, that's good for them.
Yeah.
But
10% of all of Disney stake.
But like the crazy part is like it's it's 10 pay-per-views. That's it. There's nothing
No,
else.
It's
Go.
all 12.
What was that?
It's all 12.
No, Nick Khan said 10. I don't think they're going to be showing the shows over in Saudi on ESPN.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Would they get them on Netflix here in Canada? What's the deal with it?
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know.
they're just screwing over the U.S. audience is what it is.
Yeah.
It kind of is like your base.
Like that's why I've said it before. VPN and go to Canada and you can watch it on Netflix.
Now, there's this thing at the beginning of the show that says the AFW. The things I said do not necessarily affect the AFW network.
Oh no, this is literally me saying that.
Yes, I'm just clarifying. We do not endorse you using a VPN.
All right. Anyways, my God, Tiffany gave us a response. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we know that we know your inside jokes with Jeremy. Yeah, we should get that.
Let's get to our first match. Got John Moxley taking on Speedball Mike Bailey. Ken Dry, you go first. Your thoughts on the first match?
I I enjoyed this. I thought it was the match I didn't know I wanted.
Yeah.
Speedball and John Moxley. I love the part where John Moxley goes outside the ring, and then he's confronting Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight doesn't back down. He says, "I'm not afraid of you, John Moxley," and takes his shirt off. And I just love these little things that are like, "Oh, I wonder if that's going to come into play later." Um, but yeah, Speedball almost beats him
Yeah.
because of Darby Allin coming in and kidnapping Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah.
And I love this. Like, I think Speedball can afford to take this loss because it's by someone so high up in the main event.
Yeah.
And I give this a hails up.
Okay. Lord Ryan Rich.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun match. I enjoyed myself watching it. I don't think there's any reason in the world that Speedball should beat John Moxley. Like, not in this side of eternity, unless they really do some character work. So it was fun to watch it, and Speedball he put it out there, man. Like
Yeah.
he really showed what he had out there, like what he could do against bigger type of wrestlers who have like the strength advantage on them. I think that the commentary did a good job of pointing out the differences between them and how they were trying to get each other in different ways. And Taz was like, "Yeah, keep him on the ground." Like, I like the realism in the commentary there. It made it more believable for me.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I enjoyed the match a lot. I think Darby coming out, and then we get. Are we going to talk about him going out now or like after the shenanigans where they find Yuta?
Yeah, we'll get to the shenanigans later.
Okay, so like just to have him carried off, and then Marina's like freaking out. By the way, how excited was Marina Shafir tonight? Okay, because she was cutting glass the entire match. She was cutting glass the entire match, so she
I
must
mean,
have had really something going on.
I will say she was up close with Kevin Knight and he was shirtless. I'm just saying.
Roderick Strong's going to have some words for Kevin Knight in the back. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
But
is an interesting thing. Isn't Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia?
It is.
So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just know they said 10 pay-per-views.
Okay.
Maybe they just misspoke.
I mean, ultimately, it's going to come down to ESPN.
maybe they're cutting down the pay-per-views.
Maybe. But it'd be
yeah, I don't see that. I give the match a halos up.
All right. UP Joe.
Okay. First off, I love that commentary right away laid down why this match was happening.
Yeah.
Mox is just mad and he storms into the pre-production meetings and like it really brings in a sense of realism to why this match is happening. And yes, I know Mox shouldn't lose, but there was times where I thought it would be like, especially with the interference from Darby, to sit there and have Mox lose. He loses nothing, and it would make for a major opportunity for Speedball.
Yeah.
But alas, he did not. But Speedball looked amazing in this match. Like you said, he plays the role of underdog so damn well,
Yeah.
and that's what he does with his frame. So yeah. Halo's up. I had fun for a match that was announced like a half hour before the show started. So
Yeah. You know what? The match was good. I enjoyed it. I really did. It's interesting because normally the course of action is when the champ loses the belt, especially world champ, that former champ goes away for a little bit. Moxley hasn't taken a break at all. Guy's motoring like there's no tomorrow. I'm really curious. Like, is Darby going to be the guy that writes John Moxley off for a little bit?
I think he should be.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
he wrote him off so you could go climb Mount Everest. So
yeah, I think right you take out Mox and that's just cut dry end of the Death Riders.
yeah,
And that's why I think Mox had to win this because he can't be losing rolling into his big match with Darby because especially if Darby's going to win,
yeah, that's true.
you need a strong Mox.
See, and because Darby's been doing all of this, I absolutely think he should lose at Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
Absolutely. But we know how Tony Khan likes to tip his cap a little bit. He always likes to make the people who's going to win look strong
yeah.
before. So maybe Darby is going to win, and maybe it will be the death of the Death Riders. I don't know,
I
but
will say
if it is, that feels so anticlimactic to me.
I was I would agree with you, except this is an absolute 100% ripoff of Crow Sting in WCW, where he didn't fight for so long. He was just a menace, and he wins his first match back, his first big match.
I get that, but Sting did it for like a year. Darby's been doing it for 3 weeks. Like, there's a little bit of a difference there.
There is, but I mean, it's just a little homage to Sting because
Yeah.
Darby and Sting are like this. So
We go to
I get
Renee.
that.
We go to Renee in the back. She is with Alex Windsor and Timeless Tony Storm. The promo was good. I'm not gonna lie. The promo was really good, but it filled me with an issue that I'll talk about at the next match. Canada Dry, your thoughts on this promo really quick.
I thought it was a good promo. Nothing more than that. No comment. Other than that, it was good.
Yeah. Go to Ryan Rich.
One word: funny. That's all I needed it for it to be. Funny.
Yeah.
So to me, this was perfect. Halo's up.
All right. Joe.
yeah, I mean, just I love how they close the whole segment. You have Tony Storm just like you can beat us up, but you can't beat us off, and Alex is like, ooh,
And
The
she was like,
moment,
I'll lick after a lick. She goes, oh, wait, I'm doing it too.
the moment this interview started, I was like, shit, I screwed up. I should have picked Alex Windsor. The moment I saw this, I was like, oh.
I didn't even realize that this was a 4-way match. I just thought it was going to be Alex versus Mercedes, but I'm glad that it is a 4-way.
Yeah. All right. We go to Moxley. He's looking for Darby Allin because Darby has Yuta. Yuta was abducted during the first match. And a body bag is on the ground. Darby Allin drives by. He unzips it. It's Yuta. A note on his head says Forbidden Door.
Okay, I got a question.
Sure.
Was the implication here that if Moxley didn't get there when he did, that Darby was going to run over Yuta with his truck?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
It'd be
crazy.
real hard to read that note if you run over his face.
That is true.
I will say I love how they say it's stapled to his head when there's clearly just a little sticky patch on the back.
Yeah, like she turned it around and looked at it and was like, what?
Where's the staple?
They should have put a little bit of red paint on it, and then you could say, "Yep, it was stapled."
Yeah.
Invisible staples. All right. Mercedes Mone is arriving 8 belts. Mercedes Mone, which leads us to her interview with Renee. My lasting line has and always will be, don't be a mark. Don't be a mark, Renee. Canada Dry, really quick, your thoughts.
Who's this Mark guy everyone's talking about? Everyone's like, "Don't be like Mark. Don't be like Mark." I want to know who Mark is. Can we get Mark on the show?
Who's on first?
Mark?
Maybe.
It could be Mark. But yeah, I love what Mercedes Mone is doing right now. She's a megastar.
Yeah. Absolutely. Rich.
This was hilarious. Like, it's perfect Mercedes Monet. Like, of course she doesn't want to talk about Tony and the loss. She just wants to talk about eight belts. And this was perfect, and it was a good lead in for what's going to happen later.
Okay. EVP Joe.
I'm gonna be
You're
honest.
sitting next. You guys just see who's sitting next to me.
Okay.
Oh,
Fruitcake.
What are the stars of the
I'm just gonna
AFW
say-
network?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't catch a word she said because she just looked really good, so I was just staring at her. Like there's just something about her tonight. Like I love that hair on her. Like
Maybe it's those glasses that have eyelashes.
I didn't even notice that. I was just looking at just everything else.
He's
You
a
watch wrestling
red-blooded
with your
American
wife,
boy, I'll tell you what.
all right. Who's next?
You,
Me.
yeah.
I mean, you know, it's Mercedes Monet. I mean, come on.
Dude,
What's
I will
not
say-
to like?
I'm at the point where I want Tony Khan to just make up fake promotions and just have Mercedes come out with more belts.
Dude, I love that she's wearing the belts like a dress, like a
Yeah.
skirt. Like that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
So she put this out there on X last week.
Oh, about Fletcher?
Yeah.
No, not talking about that. She put out, if you live in Florida and are interested in carrying my belts and see the world, let me know. So she was putting it out there.
I don't live in Florida, but I'll carry anything.
I know. I was like,
Was it Kenny Omega that came out with a wagon to hold his belts?
And that was only like what 4?
Yeah.
I think it was 6.
I don't think it's a real like where everyone can really apply. I think she's got a wrestler in mind that she's gonna hire.
Yeah,
to-
probably.
You know what?
maybe
Maybe
Camille.
it's Markova. She's in Florida, right? She's a wrestler.
I wouldn't want that to be her belt holder.
No, then she
Well, it could lead to a.
But I would love to see Markova on HBO Max every week.
But and then you would see you do the Virgil versus Ted
well, not just
DiBiase
that,
thing.
but that's when what's her fate? Camille. If Camille comes back, you can run that match back before Camille gets the Mercedes.
All right. Let's go to our second match. It's a fatal 4-way. Winner takes on Mercedes Monet for her TBS belt. We got Alex Windsor, Queen Amanada, Sky Blue, and Billy Starks with Athena, which then means that, of course, Timeless Tony Storm's going to come out. So after the match, Alex Windsor is your victor in this match. Mercedes Monet comes out. Apparently, Aubrey Edwards for right now will suffice as her 8-belt holder. We get the Shenanigans. Canada Dry, you go first.
All right, so I just wanted to. You were speaking about Markova. So Markova had her first match on the Roku TV yesterday, and I don't know if you guys saw it yet.
Nope.
But she did a table spot where she, I forget what the guy's name is, but she put a man through the table during her match.
Okay.
And it looked fantastic. It looked like it hurt, but I conferred with her today that it didn't hurt that much.
Okay.
Oh yes, as we're talking about this match right here, I enjoyed it. I knew Alex Windsor was going to win, but the Shenanigans afterwards that we had that Athena and Monet kind of like it's a bit of a truce here. What's going on with that? So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, the hill was up for me.
Okay. Lord Ryan Rich.
The match itself was really fun. I thought it showcased everyone really well. And I just want to say, golly, Sky Blue looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like with this whole, ever since she turned dark, like, and even since she came back from the injury, she just looks so cool. I
Yeah.
think her and Kyle were talking the entire time she was injured, and they bounce ideas off each other. And I think it did nothing but help Sky
Yeah.
because she looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Um, Billy Starks got dropped on her head.
Mm-hmm.
Like I legit thought that they were going to stop the match.
Yeah.
Like, and even the rest, like the commentators, were like, "Oh, Billy Starks is like out of this match effectively." Great commentating. Um, so I like the match. I give the match itself a halos up. Mercedes coming out afterwards, and then the moment with Athena, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Is it a truce?" Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think so though. I think
It's a truce for now.
I think it's Mercedes saying, "Hey, you might beat the world champion, and I beaten you. So I'm gonna let you take care of my dirty work since I already know I can take you out."
Yeah.
So to me, that's kind of like what that was like. I'm not gonna take you out right now, but I still got my eye on you. Like I don't think there's any uneasy truce or anything else like that.
All right. EP Joe.
Yeah. Talk about the match first. I loved the match. I thought it was fun. My only criticism is, look, Sky Blue, I love you. Quit doing the code blue. Get a new finisher.
Yeah, the code black. And be called Sky Black.
No, don't even do that move. That whole twisting in midair and hot, it's too convoluted, and she screws it up more than she lands it. Do something cooler. Do something cooler. But anyway,
But it's hard for women because, like Zelina Vega, I just saw talking about her asking to do the code red. She's like, I have to have a finisher I can do to anybody. And with all these giants, Sky Blue is not a tall person. She's a
Yeah.
very petite person. So I understand why she's using a finisher like that. I just think that it needs to be cleaned up.
I was like, well, the problem is she's screwing up the part that she's supposed to do. So, but anyway, to after the match, I took the whole Mercedes and Athena as just enemy of my enemy is my friend type deal. It's gonna clearly they're gonna. I would imagine maybe we get a tag match with can they coexist that can split her off into a million other stories. However they want to do that.
If they tag team, I got a perfect name for them.
What's that?
The Frenemies.
Isn't that Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair?
No, that's the name I gave them.
I'm
They
just
haven't
saying.
taken it yet. So I'm taking it back, and I'm giving it to everyone else, too. Until
Okay.
they take it.
To be fair, Charlotte and her are they're actually friends now because they won the tag titles. So
I'm just like it feels very Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau to me. very odd couple type.
Grumpy Old Men was a good movie.
Grumpy Old Man was amazing, dude.
I mean, for
The second
me,
one, not so much.
I loved the match. I thought it was a lot of fun. I didn't care whether the shenanigans happened or not. We knew they were going to. I wasn't surprised. My beef is this is for the TBS title. These are 4 potential winners that could beat Mercedes Mone. And you trot out Athena and Tony Storm, and now you made it about them.
Hmm.
And that's wrong.
that is a very fair criticism.
Yeah.
I think my other criticism is two of the people had their seconds.
Yeah.
Why didn't Sky Blue at least have one of her trio members out with her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thekla could have been out there.
Yeah.
Or it didn't even need to be Tekla. It could have just been Julia.
I agree.
Okay, so I want to talk about the flower shop.
Yeah.
So tonight, for the flower shop, We're imagining that we're going through an after dark drive-through.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me what fast food you and what are you ordering?
Okay, wait a second. I need some parameters on this. Am I sober or am I not?
However you are right now.
Once again, so am I sober or am I not?
You tell me.
Well, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not messed up, but I'm not completely sober.
Okay, so what would you order right now? Like that's the answer to the question.
Okay, well that's easy, no problem.
All right.
And money is no option. Well, it's still made out of your bank account, so I don't care.
I'll have a lobster thermidor and a McShake, please. Renee's in the back with the box. It's continuing the saga
Dude, I love it. I just
of the down on your luck box. Who wants to add to that? Because I kind of want to go buy this pretty quick.
Yeah, like I just want to comment on you got to talk about him telling the tech guy about the entrance, and then handing to Justin Roberts
That was Charlie.
yeah. So like it's just a nice setup for all that stuff.
Yeah. Let's go to the ring. Renee's in the ring. And out comes Kyle Fletcher, your new TNT champion. Bravo, good sir. He's joined by Don Callis. Hechicero's in the ring. I don't know who the other two guys were. Who were those guys?
It was Hechicero and Josh Alexander.
and
Lance Archer.
Lance Archer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those vitamins must be good.
I'm just saying. I'm like, who's that bald guy with the tattoo on his neck? I had no idea who he was. Anyways.
Got to put some headgear on. You'd figure
You're
it
not
out.
used to seeing
Yeah,
it.
that's what it is. He's just seeing with his headgear.
Way to go, Josh Alexander. Way to go ahead and screw me and make me look stupid.
Oh yeah, that's Josh Alexander's fault, isn't it?
Anyways.
Hey JP,
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh.
So, eventually we get to the unveiling. I don't know what Don Callis's obsession is with oil painting, but that guy is a master. How he made himself, in reality, as close to who he is right now, ripped.
My only problem is Don Callis's head was so tiny in that painting.
Yeah, it was.
Why is Kyle Fletcher naked?
Because he's
That's the weird part.
No, he's pulling an HBK, dude.
Yeah, but then you got like it would have been better if the belt was covering both their junk, so they're both naked.
All right. My only beef with this was you didn't have a clear-cut contender.
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, I love Ishii. But you brought the belt on Dynamite, your A show. And now you're going to defend it on Collision, your B show, against Ishii instead of setting up a possible contender to go either.
Well, JP, hear me out.
All right.
You know, the first defense is never like the big one. The first guy is he's cannon fodder. The first defense.
Unless you're Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah. Well, he had the first defense. He defended it once and lost.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
Lee Moretti.
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
But yeah, even Dustin Road had cannon fodder.
I think
So what did you think of the promo? The
I
segment?
I love this segment. I thought everything was fun. I you know, Kyle Fletcher is becoming a big deal. Like, and I like that. Like, I'm sure they would have liked to have that big moment at All In,
Yeah.
but I like this. I like this too because you gave Dustin his moment, and then had you able to use uh, Dustin to make Kyle bigger because he's kind of like sending the guy off the pasture for a bit.
See, my problem is that you have a big name with a very small belt. And it's going to hurt Kyle Fletcher because you're getting ready to go into Forbidden Door in London, where Kyle Fletcher spent a lot of time in Rev Pro and Progress and all those other indie British and
Yeah,
European,
it's the third most important belt in AEW right now.
because that's the third belt.
Yeah, there you go. So it's still got a lot of relevance.
No, it's on TBS.
Yeah, it's you gotta build the belt back up.
It's going to be like Supernatural, Smallville, Arrow, all those shows. You have an A storyline that runs about 5 to 7 episodes. And then it's a monster of the week the rest of the time.
I was gonna say, watch your words very carefully when you mention supernatural around me, sir.
But
I, I mean,
but
I love Supernatural, but it follows the same tropes as
but
all the
it's where it needs to be. That belt. It's the TV title, essentially.
they're not treating it like it's a prestigious title. They're just not.
Well they got to build it back up from what it was.
The tag belts, the trios belts are a higher priority than
I don't think the
not the
trio.
trios.
Not the trio.
Joe's out. They killed Joe off because he had to go do some Twisted Metal promos.
yeah.
So, but I will say the best thing about this promo, Don Callis finally addressed why he has so many people in his family, and it's really simple: power.
Yeah.
It's that simple. That's all he had to do.
That guy's draping in gold.
That's my. Well, why is he? That I think that may be my biggest issue with this. Why does Don Callis have Okada's titles just laying there?
Without Okada.
Where's Okada?
Maybe he couldn't be there tonight. Maybe he had a prior engagement.
I'd have been perfectly fine, even if what they've done before. Don't have Okada's belt. You just have Don Callis carrying the two titles around.
Yeah, you could leave
Just for that
the
little bit of a reminder. And like I said before, whenever a heel has his title, he should flaunt all three. But if a babyface has a title, it's just the one.
Yeah.
if Swerve wins this thing, you can bet your bottom dollar that Prince Nana's carrying the other two belts.
I don't think
Negative,
he should.
negative, because Tony Khan already said that there's going to be a continental tournament this year that you can have the unified title and not have the other two belts. He's already stated that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this Continental.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays
works
out.
this year.
All right.
As far as for the promo, I thought it was fun. I liked it. I
Yeah.
liked the fact that they had the people bringing out the belts. I just thought it was funny. The oil painting, of course, just reminds me of Omega and him when he debuted the one before. I thought it
Yep.
was super hilarious.
I also like the one. It was Callis and Chris Jericho as well. That was another good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let's go to Coke. He's in the back. And so he basically challenges Stokely to a match. It makes sense. You can't touch FTR right now.
Big
Gotta go
Stoke.
after someone. Go after Stokely. I don't really want to talk. I mean, it was just a run of the mill promo.
It did
Unless
what it
somebody.
had to do.
Yeah, did what it had to do. Let's move on.
All right. Let's go to match number 3. It is Bandito and Brody King taking on the Down on Their Luck Bucks.
Oh,
With
You have an issue here.
Yeah, I'll wait my turn.
Okay. Okay, Rich, tell you what. After Jimmy Ducks, you're going to go first because I feel like this is the right thing to do.
I'm about to say something that's going to hurt your feelings, boy. This was a
Not wait,
brilliant,
Rich.
this was a brilliant match. Hell yeah, Bandito and Brody King won. Because if you're going to go in on Down on Your Luck Bucks, you got to go in 1,000%.
Yep, I agree.
Everybody kept saying it's going to be FTR in the Bucks to find out who gets their ass kicked by the Hurt Syndicate. Not anymore, my boys and girls. Brilliant.
Not to mention what Dossie says here.
I got halos up, up, up.
Can you show Dossie's comment?
Kendra, you go first.
JP, show me Dossie's comment. They called them Max and Jeremy.
Yeah.
Their Generation Me names.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
I mean, it's fantastic callback.
Yeah. I thought the Bucks were winning because you're used to the Bucks winning. So yeah. I really enjoyed that they lost. My only issue is they could have put a better tag team in that final than Bandito and Brody King.
They're over like Rover.
Okay, I'm not seeing it yet, but
did you not hear the pop that crowd got when they beat the Bucks?
Okay, maybe I'm missing something, but they're a new tag team. I wish it was Brody King and Buddy Matthews, but I digress. Lord Ryan Rich.
This match was phenomenal. I want to say that out of the gate. This match was freaking phenomenal. Like, I enjoyed this match heavily. This was the dumbest decision I've ever seen TK make since All In. Since All In. Why? If you wanna downplay the Bucks, I'm 100% okay with that. There's no reason they should win the first round then. There's no reason that the greatest tag team, arguably, of all time loses to a tag team who just got put together and is now 1-1 in matches. That's dumb. It's stupid. It's bad booking. It doesn't make it believable at all. If you want them to be down on their luck, they should have never won the first round match.
Yeah.
Should have never happened.
The only reason I think that he did that is just to put them on TV every week.
Yeah.
But that takes away from the story, though. You can still put them on TV without having them go over. If you
they don't even have to be wrestling. They can just be there.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. It's stupid. It insults my intelligence, which is my biggest problem with TK's booking lately. Is he is insulting the intelligence of smart wrestlers in order to get a cheap pop from the casuals, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like my my intelligence to be insulted. I thought, like I said, the match was fantastic. but the ending's stupid.
Yeah.
I understand you want a babyface team to go against FTR in the finals, but it shouldn't be them. Why not have Jet Speed? Like, run that back again. Like, Brodito is dumb. They were 0-1 before they beat Gates of Agony last week, which they shouldn't have won that either.
Gates of Agony being to the final would have been amazing.
Exactly. Like, I hate
Then
this.
you're building
I
up
hate
this
this
team.
thing that you can't have a heel versus heel or a babyface versus a babyface. Some of the greatest matches are heel versus heel or babyface versus babyface. So I'm
And
tired
it
of
also
hearing
makes
that
you
crap.
believe the tournament's more legit, that it ended up being two faces or two baby faces, two
It
heels.
just it's when you have when you like and it makes it even worse because the commentary team is like the Bucks have so much chemistry from being brothers and being tag team forever, and then all of a sudden they get beat by someone who's been a tag team for a month. That's not believable. I don't care that Brodito is going to the finals. I care that the Bucks even got past the first round to get beat by Brodito. That's stupid and it's terrible and I don't like it. I give the match a Halos up. I give everything else a Halos down.
All right, EVP Joe, let's hear it.
I'm kind of with Lord Ryan Rich on this. The Bucks should have lost last week to the Outrunners. Plain and simple, cut and dry. You either have the Outrunners beat the Bucks in the first round, or the Bucks go
It
all
was
the way.
jet speed in the first round, wasn't it?
See, I would have liked it better if it was GOA and the Outrunners. Like both the losers should have won if this is what you're trying to do.
Oh, the Outrunners losing to FTR in the final would be amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like you could have played this so many different ways, but
I mean,
instead you insulted our intelligence and made us feel dumb.
I
I
mean,
don't feel dumb. It's on you.
more than likely, it's going to be FTR winning this, but you could easily make this story to where the Outrunners win this tag tournament and go on to face the Hurt Syndicate, because you could do something as simple as Copeland costs FTR.
Yeah.
There's
Or MJF cost the Hurt business
yeah,
or
and
the
then
Hurt Syndicate. Either way.
there's way more intriguing ways to go about this than, and I love look, I said this, I think I said this to Lord Ryan Rich in our group chat. The best thing to happen to Brody King is Aleister Black leaving AEW.
Yep.
The absolute best thing. And
Yep.
he's freaking phenomenal, but I don't think they should be facing FTR in the finals of this tournament.
All right.
Especially when it's Forbidden Door season, you should be building up Bandito to defend his ROH title against somebody.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right, we got to move on. Next segment.
All right.
I don't want to move on. I want to talk about how mad I am.
MJF and
That
Briscoe.
could be on that could be on
I'm moving forward, damn it. I'm moving
we
forward.
can have
All
our own
comments
show
are-
called "How Mad Is Lord Ryan Rich?"
Book it.
We go to Renee. She's with the Hurt Syndicate. In comes MJF, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin storm out. MVP then tells him he's out. It's all about you, Max. It's not about us. And then he told him, at this point, the Hurt Syndicate is not going to hurt you. But if and when you win your big, beautiful belt, Bobby Lashley is coming after you, and it's not business. It's freaking personal. Canada Dry.
That line right there was gold. Like, it shows that even though we're tag champions, we still have our eyes on other stuff.
Yeah.
And Bobby Lashley is undefeated in singles action.
Yeah.
So it very well could be that the Hurt Business loses the tag gold, and they go after other gold.
Yeah. All right. Lord Ryan
I,
Rich.
I think Bobby Lashley could easily be a world champion in AEW.
I agree. Lord Ryan Rich.
I like what you are saying, Canada Dry. I just don't think it happens quite that quickly. I think it's more of a slow burn.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
agree with that statement.
um, I really thought that this promo mixed with the fact that MJF and Briscoe main evented, I really thought we were getting Wardlow, guys. I really thought it. And there was a sign they kept highlighting in like the second row that said, "Where's Wardlow?" And I was like, man, they're highlighting that for a reason.
Yeah.
This is a tease.
It's certainly a tease. It was certainly a tease.
Do you think that sign was placed there on purpose?
It could have been. Like I said, Cleveland is his hometown. If you were going to bring him back, this would have been the time to do it.
Yeah.
Because TK loves putting people over in their hometown. That's all right. That's why I already know John Moxley's beating Kevin Knight next week because they're in Cincinnati and that's his hometown. So I thought the promo was good. And MVP saying like, "Listen, I do love you like a little brother, and because of that, we're not gonna f you up. But just know that I hope you lose tonight."
I hope you fail in your pursuit.
Exactly.
So
Because Bobby's going to come after you. So I like if MJF wins, I really don't think it's till the end of this year. And that could set up all of 2026 for a Bobby Lashley MJF feud, which could be very fun.
Yeah.
I give it a Halos up.
Joe.
Yeah. Honestly, like I like this promo, and it left me thinking. I know Lord Ryan Rich are really big on the whole dynasty. I think we're getting Pinnacle 2.0 soon. I think it's going to be MJF and FTR getting back together with Big Stoke.
Yeah.
I feel like that's where we're going. Maybe it's with a Wardlow coming back.
it's
Or
either Pinnacle 2.0 or it's MJF's other group.
the Dynasty. Maybe they bring Hammerstone in to be his muscle instead of Wardlow. That's very plausible as well.
All right. Well, speaking of FTR, they're in the back with Renee and Stokely.
Oh wait, what if you debut? Sorry, what if you debut Dynasty at Dynasty?
That would be interesting.
That's a long ways to go to get to Dynasty.
Yeah. I'm just saying that would be very cool.
All I'm going to say is this: Stokely Hathaway will go down on the Mount Rushmore of the greatest talkers on the microphone. And there are a vast many who are brilliant on the microphone. But Stokely is just different. It's his expressions. It sells it. That man looked terrified. And I love the fact that he referred to Beth Phoenix as, what was it? She had a...
What do they call those small wrestlers? Those wrestling figures. I got one up here.
micro brawlers or something?
Yes, you got the head of a micro brawler.
Yeah. And you had degenerate children. It was brilliant. I don't want to spend a lot of time. Cannon Dry, you go next.
I thought it was great. The micro brawler comment. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dax and Cash were they were taking a gaps at that. I don't think they knew he was going to say it because they're like. But yeah, Stokely Hathaway. Like this, they need to he's going to go down as one of the greatest managers of all time, I think, because as long as he keeps getting to do his stuff and show what he has, he could easily go down. That's one of the best.
All right. Lord Ryan Rich.
When Stokes said that line, Cash almost broke.
Yeah.
He very much you could tell him just eating it, trying to hold it back.
Yeah.
When people almost break, Like, and no matter what's heading, SNL, bloopers, whatever else, that's always my favorite. Like, if you can make someone else break character, that is the absolute best.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed this promo for that, and got Big Stoke is a national treasure.
Yeah.
And if you don't think he is, you're just plain wrong.
Yeah.
Like the I'm short, I'm bald, I can't get no hose. Like, come on, guys.
I've been fighting my whole life.
I'm gonna fight next week too.
I did it because my boss asked me to. Like, just hilarious. The guy is ridiculously funny. I give it a halos up.
All right, Joe.
Yeah. Besides, obviously, the line of the night, it was. I think it was Cash who I forget what he's saying. Something about like Stoke's gonna be there next week because he's a bigger guy than all of us, and you just see Stoke look at him like, "Are you high?"
What are you talking about?
So yeah, I feel like it's Stokely, man. I just love him. He's great. Like you said, he's a national treasure. The man can do no wrong. Everything he touches turns to gold.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that you can just give him the opportunity to get him on TV. And
You know, JP, I feel bad that Joe always has to go last. So
All right, we're gonna switch it up.
so next time, next one, Joe's going first, and we'll do snake style.
All right.
So Lord Rich is always in the middle.
All right. We go to Briscoe in the back. I don't want to spend a tremendous amount of time on this. It was a great, passionate promo. What sold it was Hangman Page coming out and telling Mark Briscoe how much he reveres him as a hero, and tells him, if you win, there's a good chance you're going to get a shot at my belt. Canada Dry, go really quick.
Mike, plain and simple, hails up.
Yeah.
Hey, you were supposed to go to Joe. That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Too late.
Lord Ryan Rich.
Get the next one.
I will cede my time to EVP Joe.
I don't really have much to say. Like it was definitely a halos up. Like it's, I don't know. It just feels weird for the champion to act like this because we don't really ever get a champion like this. Like even like Cody in WWE, who's the whitest of white meat baby faces, doesn't act like this. Like
It's because Briscoe's on the way out. I'm telling you, I don't think he's going to be around. I think he's going to be very much a part-time wrestler. He'll take a few months off, come wrestle for a few months, take a few months off, wrestle for a few months. I mean, he deserves it. I think right now it's time for him to spend time with his family more than with his wrestling family.
Yep.
So, Renee's out on stage with Swerve. Again, not a lot of time on this. Let's talk really quickly about Swerve cutting a really good promo.
Joe.
Hold on. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Swerve cuts a great promo. Here's the thing. And I'm just saying this because I have ESPN.
Oh,
Like,
so you got the WWE products because you got
yeah.
ESPN.
I got ESPN. So I know Swerve's not going to beat Okada. Okay, I'm getting the same feeling I got about Hangman Page, and I wasn't wrong. Swerve doesn't beat Okada at Forbidden Door. Can't dry. You go really quick.
Oh, it's Joe.
Oh, Joe. Sorry, Joe.
I mean, fortunately, I agree with you, JFB, and I hate it. Like I'm so I'm sick of Okada. He does nothing for me right now. Like
Yeah.
his match with at All In wasn't anything close to what I expected it to be. Like he could just go away for a while and collect his thoughts and see if he still wants to do this.
Yeah.
This man has been a champion his entire time in AEW except for 1 month.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Swerve's going to win.
No, I think he will. I just don't think it happens at Forbidden Door.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich.
Yeah, I have to tend to agree. Things have just been going too well for Swerve lately. Like, something bad needs to happen to him for him to regain the hunger. I feel like he's a little too complacent with his character right now.
Yeah.
Um, and that's just because of, booking and everything else. It's no fault of Swerve's. Um, but I feel the same way. I feel like at Forbidden Door, Swerve should not win. And part of it is for story, and part of it is the fact that I think Okada's probably like the third highest paid men's wrestler on the roster. Like you and Tony Khan is a huge mark. Let's just call a spade a spade. I don't think that he has Okada losing the belt.
Okay. Canada Dry.
Well, gosh, golly gee, guys, way to be some Debbie Downers in here.
Not a Debbie Downer.
Um, I, I still think Swerve is winning the belt at Forbidden Door.
Okay.
But what we'll really see is what happens next week between Swerve and Okada, because I think this story isn't finished before Forbidden Door, and I think that'll really tip the hand of what's going to go down. And let me say that this was a really good promo by Swerve.
All right. It was a really good promo.
I don't know. It didn't do much for me.
Let's go to our fourth and final match. It is the main event. It is MJF. It is Mark Briscoe. Canada Dry, you go first.
Yes, I go first because Joe went first last time. That's how.
Correct.
I really liked what Mark Briscoe and MJF brought to the table in this match. They both brought it. I think that MJF is very underrated as a wrestler, because we don't get to like when he wrestles. He's as good as almost anyone in the game right now.
I agree.
Especially the way he sells.
Yeah, like you talk all about MJF's character work and his mic work. I think that he is just as good in the ring.
Yeah.
Like you look at Ric Flair back in the day. In the ring, MJF is better. Maybe the edge goes to Ric Flair on the mic. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I think in the ring, MJF is better. But this is a Halos up for me.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich.
This match was outstanding. I can't think recently of a match that had me bite on the false finishes more
Yeah.
than this match did. There was a couple times I was like, oh, like I got up out of my chair. And speaking about MJF talking to Canada Dry's point, did you guys notice his tights tonight? Who'd that remind you of?
Ric Flair.
Exactly. Those are Ric Flair tights.
Yeah.
And I love that homage. I love that MJF wins because the ref doesn't see something sneaky.
Yes.
I love that. And the fact that he just won the CMLL Heavyweight Championship, there's no way that he should lose.
The renamed world.
It's not the heavyweight. It's not the world title. It was like the middleweight, or it was
Lightweight.
That's the light heavyweight championship.
the light heavyweight championship.
No. Either way, you knew that he wasn't going to lose after coming off that, especially going into Forbidden Door. But I like the story that they've been telling. The only thing I didn't like is you have MJF now positioned as your number one heel to go up against Hangman Adam Page. And this guy has no backup.
Yeah.
A heel should always have backup. So to me, like I said last week, this should have been the perfect time for Wardlow to come back.
Yep.
It's in his hometown. I'm disappointed they didn't pull the trigger.
Yep.
Either way, MJF is gonna win. So I'm happy with the. Like I said, the match was fantastic. I'm happy with the results. I just wish that they would have taken an opportunity to help clarify MJF's story a little bit more. Halo's up though, like
What
fantastic.
question before EV Joe goes really quickly? Could this stuff with the Hurt Syndicate all be a ruse?
No.
Could it
It
possibly?
could be, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Like how good of a story would that be if that was all a sham?
EVP
I mean,
Joe.
it's the only way to outdo Seth Rollins' fake injury. I guess.
Joe.
Yeah, this was just another match that did not disappoint tonight. Like, it was great. Like, you forget, like, because Briscoe's usually such a comedy guy,
Yeah.
or like, I guess not comedy, but an unserious guy, that he can freaking go when he's serious. And I like seeing the serious side of Briscoe every once in a while, because it
Yeah.
reminds you, like, yo, this is the guy with his brother who did the freaking dog collared ladder match with FTR in a freaking banger of a match. Like, I was absolutely confused when they introduced MJF as the CMLL World Champion. I'm like, that's not what that title is.
That's what he's calling it.
Yeah, they once again, because like usually you figured that should have been something they should have put on social media before the show
Yeah.
for us to see. But once again, commentary on their game tonight, explaining that he did the same thing with the international title. So I appreciate that.
Yep.
Um, yeah, like I don't know if Lord Ryan Rich. I still think we're getting Pinnacle 2.0. I think it's going to be FTR and MJF.
We'll see.
Maybe
All right,
with
I'm
Briscoe coming in as the muscle.
all right. I'm calling it audible. It's no longer. It's now the McDonald's drive-through. So you got one menu.
Oh, boo!
Oh no.
Boo!
I
It's
don't
any,
eat McDonald's, so I couldn't answer it.
just let us do any rest, and I already have what I want in my head.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, but you will feel the wrath.
Like it. I want it so much. Like
Okay,
if this
Harley.
place was open right now, I would go through drive-through to get what I want.
All right. My thoughts on the match. The wrong guy won. I'm just going to say it. You had a really good chance for a feel-good moment. Regardless of the shenanigans that occurred before the 3 count leading up to everything else. In my heart, Mark Briscoe should have won. It should have been a great feel-good moment because it would have prolonged MJF a little bit longer. But Briscoe's foot was on the rope. I have a feeling that on Saturday, we're going to get an announcement, which will be a first because Tony Khan has always said, ref is always right. But they're going to right this wrong because you know that Twitter and all the social media is going to explode. And they're going to force Tony Khan to have a rematch at Dynamite. And that's when Mark Briscoe goes over. The match itself was fantastic. The match was amazing. You have MJF, who does dirty deeds, but is a fantastic wrestler, versus Mark Briscoe, which is really not a wrestler, but that guy wanted blood. And it shouldn't have worked, but it did. All right. We have come to the end of the show for AEW's Wednesday Night Dynamite, but not for Dynamite After Dark, baby. We're going into the flower shop.
Welcome to the Flower Shop, brought to you by ProWrestlingTees.com/Adrian Adonis, where you can pick up all your Adrian Adonis gear, just like this shirt you're looking at right now.
All right. Favorite match, favorite segment, number of bells, and your drive-through order. Canada Dry, you go first.
All right. So, my favorite match, I'm going with the main event. I thought that the ending there with a foot on the rope, all that was great. And for my favorite segment of the night, I'm going with Don Callis and that painting.
Yeah.
Like that, that was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, buddy.
And so for my drive-through moment, I'm getting in my DeLorean and I'm going back to before Dave Thomas died. And I'm going to go get myself a Big Bacon Classic combo.
Yeah.
When they knew how to make the burgers because they were Dave Thomas approved.
Yep.
As
The
someone who worked at Wendy's for 4 years while Dave Thomas was alive, you're 100% correct.
Yeah, now it's just like,
It's not the same.
nope.
Yeah.
As soon as Dave Thomas died, they cut things. Like, Dave's not here anymore.
I mean,
What's the number of bells?
that said, there's still one of the better burgers out there.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Did you know that they're selling the Wendy's burger patties in my Safeway?
Yeah.
No.
They're starting to sell those.
Yeah.
And they're not frozen. They're fresh. I was like,
How many
that's good.
bells?
We're going with I'm going with 3.75.
Okay.
It was a good show. There could have been a few more things in there.
Yeah. Lord Ryan Rich.
Match of the night is the main event. Just for the fact that it had me biting on the false finishes and everything else.
Yeah.
For me alone, that gives it that. My segment of the night, I think, is Mercedes Mone and Renee.
Yeah.
Just where she calls her a mark. I found that to be hilarious. I actually like this show better than I did last week's. I'm going to give this a 4.0 flat.
Okay.
And now, for my drive-through moment. It doesn't matter if I'm sober, if I'm intoxicated, alive, or dead. We're going to White Castle, baby. We're getting a number 2 combo, 2 doubles, fries, and a drink. We're getting an order of chicken rings and an order of cheese sticks, baby. That's my drive-through moment. White Castle, mwah.
Okay. Joe.
Okay. My match of the night is the Young Bucks and Brodito. Even though don't necessarily agree with the winner, love that match. It was phenomenal. My segment, man, it's Stokely. How can it not be Big Stoke? We'll go ahead and do my rating 4. I really enjoyed this show. Like, I looked at the clock at like 9:30. I was like, where'd the time go? Like, this show flew by. My drive-through order, going to Tried and True Taco Bell. I'm getting 3 Doritos Locos tacos, and I'm getting a cheesy gordita crunch without the ranch sauce. I don't like spicy ranch. And I'm getting a large Mountain Dew. Calling it a night.
Nice.
I love it.
JP.
Okay. Here we go. Favorite match. It's a tag match. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. It was immensely good to see some good storytelling and continuing the storyline with the Bucks.
And
Favorite
let's be
segment was
honest.
MVP.
It was like, and let's be
Yeah.
honest, JFB. Anytime Brody King wins, your best friend gets the match of the night.
Hell yeah. Woo woo. My favorite segment was MVP. Let's be honest. It was diabolical.
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna give this a 3.75 as well. I know that the story of Briscoe's not over, and that kind of makes me a little bit happier. But yeah, it was an amazing. It was a good show. It was a really good show. My go-to drive-through. I'm not a fast food guy. Not a big fan of fast food, fast casual. I try to steer away from it as much as I possibly can. But this drive-through order is also one of my 2 meals I would like to have before I die. My last meal. In and out, 3x3 animal style, fries animal style, and a
I've never been to In and Out
absolutely
before.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been in and out, so I
Never,
don't know.
never been to the West Coast.
I tell you what.
they're
I
coming
tell you
out.
what. You guys come to Vancouver. I'm going to treat you to the best burger that you've ever had.
Not likely.
Yes, you guys will. You guys will wish that you had this burger place by your house.
Not likely, because
Oh
I'll
no,
take
you don't know.
Listen, Canada Dry. I'm gonna take you to a hole in the wall in Southern Kentucky where no one is, called the Pool Room, and that is 100% the best burger I've ever had. And I've been crossing these 50
Okay,
states
well,
for a
we have a connection
long.
over these places. We're gonna have to treat each other to burgers here and
You
really
know what?
show.
I am okay with that. I am
Yeah.
so okay with that. Let's make a whole channel about eating burgers.
Like,
Yeah.
you know what is another burger that I like, but it's expensive as fuck?
Five Guys.
I love it.
You know what? You know what? Five Guys. That thing is. You pick it up and all the grease is off. No on Five Guys.
The grease is just because of the fries. It's not because of the burger.
Yeah.
No. I'm
You
down
went,
on
then
Five.
you must have a bad Five
Oh,
Guys.
that burger is greasy
Exactly.
as fuck.
Anyways,
That burger is
What-
always
what's-
greasy.
what's our number?
3.875.
That's not a bad show.
Nope.
Did I have the highest score?
Yeah,
Me and you
did.
both, Lord. We both went 4.
That's my teddy bear right there.
Yep.
Is Jet be frozen?
Yes, he is.
Nope, he just took
There you
another
go.
vitamin.
All right.
Debbie, see us to the outro.
All right, here we go. Click a clock on your keyboard. All the links are down below. Go ahead and click on them. You want to support the show? Get a t-shirt. Put it on your back, brother.
We all got one today.
ProWrestlingTees.com/F and wrestling. On behalf of Canada Dry, Lord Ryan Rich, and EVP Joe, I'm the almighty JFB.
Raise your fist in the air, put the devil in a sharpshooter, and just keep fighting. We're just keep fighting. Fuck you, Five Guys.
Wowzers.
Jeff, you forgot to go off the air. still
I
on
think
the
he did.
Well, he has no connection right now, is what it says at the bottom. So
Oh yeah, he says he's offline.
How do we go off the air? I don't think I have.
We